This is the Simpit. I'm Michi and welcome to today's replacement stream, the pit stop, here at the Simpit. So, as you all know, Sean Cole is out of office, and that means I'm gonna replace his pit stop edition today with a little bit of sim racing. So the real start of today's show is not just you, the Simpit pit crew, and the Simpit community, but also iRacing and the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car. Now, I know you guys are not too much into the Watch Me Drives, and you're now expecting a bunch of news coming up here on the Simpit Live right now. However, since I'm not prepared to go through all the channels that the Simpit is always doing, you know, I've talked to him a lot of times, and he's put in a massive effort into these pit stop videos. So it takes him up to an hour to prepare for them, and he got the tools. I don't have the tools, so I actually asked him whether he'd be all right with a replacement stream of the pit stop today here in iRacing, and he actually was fine. So I'm very happy about that, and we are going to be straight into the car fairly soon. So we're already loaded up into the practice session. We're going to do an 11 lap race around the Road America circuit here in the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, and right now there is free practice for another good 30 minutes, where we have the possibility to catch up, start and test, get affiliated with the car, get affiliated with the track, and then see what is coming up here today for the racing. And you guys are happily invited to be on the Simpit, be on the channels, talk, discuss, put down questions, whatever you wish to. So as we're in the Porsche, we got a standing start coming up. And here my double clutch system of the Akira GP is just exactly what it needs to be. It might be a little too far out and too straight bogging down, so I'm trying to find a better balance or a better clutch map setting fairly soon. In the meanwhile though, I can check whether the oh, look who's coming over there. I can check whether the yes, it is the crew chief has been updated. So here we are. And also guys, if you want to join that race, try to find the Porsche iRacing Cup series on the iRacing matchmaker system. I think you require a C license, and obviously the car as well as the track. Hey there Fatbet, good evening, or good morning, wherever you're watching obviously. I'm not too sure whether this will be a popular series this week. We'll probably find out hashtag soon. It's good evening for you, Fatbat. Where you're located? Maybe I can remember for next time. Oh dear. So let's see, people are doing 2:09, 2:10. That's where we need to be right in the ballparks. I'll probably be happy to just survive some laps. So also today live on the Simpit, Devin Booth will be live at 3 PM if I'm not mistaken. So that is about midnight here in Europe. With I guess some iRacing as well He's racing fairly often in the Miata or in the IMSA Sports Car Championship. So make sure to check him out. Also one of the fellow patron members of the Simpit. So we're happy to help Sean out and taking over the duty to keep you guys occupied with sim racing content. Oh dear, yeah. So I was a lot 50-50 about whether to race in this track because, you know, the Porsche is characteristically designed to lock in the rears, as the brake bias is so much further in the back in order to make the car rotate while turning. That causes massive understeer in this right-hander going down the hill. And it also most likely will make the car snap into turn 4. Hey there, Sunday driver, how you doing? So we'll be particularly interested to see how this... Oh dear, yeah, I'll need to brake more early. Is it grammarly alright? I don't know whether it's called grammarly. I better stop talking English to not make further mistakes. Or I stop trying talking proper English. So Keanu Bushman 2 minutes 10.1, that is where I should be able to come as well, lap time wise. Full second down in sector 3, copy that. I think I'm even more seconds down somewhere else. It is incredibly how the second lap is just feels so much quicker. Better drive through turn 5. Just don't F it up. I also think at turn 8, the carousel can still be done quicker. Yeah, not like that though. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, there we go. Do I want to change anything? Oh no, the sound from the game. Why didn't you guys say anything? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey there, Michael Clark. Welcome there today on the Simpit Pitstop replacement stream. Oh, for God's sake. The sound. Why the sound? You know something, you got just something, sometimes you just got something in your mind and then you forget about it seconds afterwards. Because I wanted to do a proper introduction, I muted the desktop sound. So then, a minute later, forget to unmute. Ola Sundqvist, good evening. Welcome, man. Yes, Sunday driver. It is a Porsche, or e-Porsche, whatever. It's not the eSports series, though. Not good enough for it. but I somehow found out to like that car for whatever reason. I know very much people are not the biggest fan of it as of right now, as it seemingly has updated and now feels weird for most of you. Since I do not know how it felt before, I'm probably, you know, without prejudice. Oh, there you go, Sunday Driver. That is, sorry to say, even worse than my mistake, but yeah, still. I see people dying around here. We'll be very much interested to see where we will be pace-wise. 20 people registered, so at least one full split to come up. Let's hope for more though. You're in a break from iRacing and recreational holiday, so you're trying to find some creative thoughts while being on holiday? Is that what you're saying? I need to renew my my membership, as this runs out in, I think, the beginning of December. Okay, so that gives us an indication of how lap 1 will be, where you need to be extremely careful on the uphill section to turn 5. You're speaking about mental breakdown. What happened to you, buddy?
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace.
I wouldn't necessarily say that the driver's quality has dropped. I would say that Road America is a considerably hard track for this type of car, as it's going a lot up and down, you know, a lot of narrow braking zones, and also kind of fast turns where you actually need downforce. So, optimal is a 2:10.7.
At your quickest lap in this session, you're currently 2.4 seconds off the pace. That lap time was 2:12.3.
Let's see if we can somehow can connect to that. Hey there, Sven, how you doing?
Sector 1 is 0.1 off the pace.
I don't have a thrust into the brakes here. Ah, damn. F. Big massive F. Alright, it's not gonna be... Is it gonna be at least a 2:10? I ought to be happy with that. Oh, 0.5 even.
P5.
I hear you there, Sven. Ah, thank you so much, Sunday Driver.
No, Michael, come on, keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
Ah. Oops. Some dose of sim racing. Well, Ola, you need to keep somehow in the rhythm, right? Wow, but look how close it is between P2 and P6. Like 2/10 separating the 5 cars on such a long track. That's just amazing. And I threw a lot away here in the final turn, I think. Let's see whether we can get a valid lap in. Michael Clark, thank you so much, man. Thank you for a €20 donation. Coffee time. I actually got my coffee ready, but I know I will retake a cup of coffee as soon as we go into our race weekend session. But for now, we're trying to beat our lap time here. Who wants to bet on me crashing on the braking zone into turn 4 by locking the rears now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm betting for it. Wow, I didn't lock up. I'm amazed.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Okay, I need to find something for that gap or for that hill. But let's have a look out on the power slide out of turn 2 first. It wouldn't happen. It would have happened to me as well, Sven. I could not even stream a 24-hour race of Le Mans correctly. There you go. Power drift sliding it out of turn 2. Ah, Sunday driver. To be honest, coffee is not that expensive in Germany as of right now. But I think Michael Clark was looking for a good reason. And as he knows, I'm quite loving the coffee. He just gave me some for it. Okay, so 8 minutes to go. I will have a look with a different clutch setting for a start now. Yes, actually Starbucks can be that expensive. Suzu Vatari, I do prefer the R Factor 2 version, to be honest, as it doesn't, bear with me. Oh dear.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Yeah, that is bogging down. It's clutch 71, bear with me. I want to keep it in 77. I think it is the better way to start it. I may test it on the main straight as soon as I'm coming by now, as the first lap is gonna be for trash anyway in the car. I do think I like the R Factor 2 version more, as it is not as poisonous on the rear end when braking. Still, the R Factor 2 car is a hard one to control, so it is a proper made Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car indeed, but I think it's a bit more forgiving, which may suit most of the people a lot, including me to a certain extent, obviously. But to really drive it fast, you need to be as good on the brakes and as good on the managing and as good on the balancing with the footwork as here in the Porsche 911 of iRacing. So I think they're quite similar. Yeah, Michael Clark, I hear you, and that is absolutely fine. Family always comes first. I absolutely do understand that. So make sure to look after your mum and enjoy the time with her. But Sunday driver, you're absolutely right. I do see a lot of cars off track. I mean, I was off track as well. But I get your point here. Which part of Germany do I live in? I have family north of Bayern and Hanover. I'm living about in the north of Bayern, but I think this could be starting position. Oh, it is so difficult to have a judge. I will decide that on the start. I'm living in the same area of north of Bayern, but far more to the west. So, do you know where Strasbourg is in France? This is like exactly where I live, 10 kilometers away from that city. Sven, why you got high blood pressure? There's no reason to have it. And at the same time, I do know my mum got it chronically as well, so that was a bad joke. I will lose the car into turn 5. I know it already. If I'm not gonna be crashed out into turn 4 or take someone out, I'm gonna die turn 5 sometime during the race.
Oh, Michael, quit the track. Don't delete the lap.
So 45 people registered for the race. So we're looking at a proper 2-split race here. This is what the Porsche can do then, around the penultimate corner. Sven, you're actually living on it, right? Or sort of on it. Yeah, there you go.
You're 10th off in sector 1.
I think it is as simple as not just hitting the brakes right on that apex, and you can be fine. Oh, that was a bad one. Let's get this turn right. Come on. Didn't actually think of the fact that you can take it worse. I think we're coming in for improvement though. Ah, 14 thousandths of a second.
Today, that puts you 0.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
Ow. Okay, so as much as I do like the brake pressure 43.7, I think it's too aggressive. Alright, I will have a look there, Sven. As I'm taking it for another test start in the 77 clutch.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
I'm not too sure really. I think I'm gonna keep it with the 77, unless I'm like this way on the hill. Alright, so once again a big massive thank you to Michael Clark for coffee time, and as we're making it coffee time means we head out towards coffee machine, brew some coffee, and get you guys aware of what's going to happen here on the week. So for the Simpit guys and for everyone else watching as well, Sean Cole is out of the office, as I think he's on a convention or a trade fair, and won't return until upcoming weekend, I believe. That is the reason why you see me live right now here with a different kind of pit stop, where the real stars of today's show is not just the community but also Simracing itself and Porsche 911. So today also Devin Booth will go live tonight 3 PM or today 3 PM Pacific Standard, if I'm not mistaken. He surely will be live as well with iRacing. He's doing a lot of Miata, he's doing a lot of IMSA and other various race cars around iRacing. So make sure to give him a hand, make sure to share the company with him and see his stream. Further than that, we will be live again on the Simpit with some FSR testing either on Thursday or on Friday. Maybe also on both times. We will check that out. But that's gonna do it for the week, and then I can already tell you on Sunday at 10 a.m. in the morning you will see live FSR, the season final in Interlagos, in a Formula 1 spec car on R Factor 2. So the testing that we're doing will end up in the race on Sunday, and you guys gonna see that live on the Simpit as well. Sunday driver, I am owning the SimLab P1 gaming rig, so the SimLab P1X I think it is. Hey there Brandon, how are you? Hey there Ruka Lupine, 31 degrees. Yeah, difficult to get a quick lap in through that. Yes, Altamon, I try not to start on the hill, but I actually want to try starting as much at the front as possible. But we will find out about that. Anyway, have a little look. We're in the number 7 car, 24 people in here. We got Peter Mickers in here. We raced him last week. Other than that, let's have a look what happens there in the end. Since we're short of time, actually we need to, damn it, I think I'm in the wrong, yes, setup. Alright, there we go. Put you guys here into qualifying view.
All clear on pit exit. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Hey there Fraser, how are you? And I think we're short of time here. 2 minutes, the lap time is. Yeah, I can really recommend the SimLab, buddy. It is so damn rock solid. I'm not sure, I think it may be quite expensive, but it is freaking rock solid. I put it on a triple dumper that is usually used for washing machines, and the neighbors aren't pissed off of noise. And I'm sitting fairly comfortable in that SimLab bucket seat. And by all means, there is no sort of flex, no matter how hard the flat spots are on R Factor 2. The rig is so damn rock solid. It's very, very hard to explain just with words. You need to sit in it, you need to race it to actually feel and see what I mean. Hey there, Joey. So, a top split race, and we're starting with the first of 2 qualifying laps. Brandon, I actually do love my monitor. There's nothing to mourn about it. I found out, obviously, that it is not as comfortable as having triples. So you can't really have too much side-by-side action, but the additional area and peripheral receive is fairly enough if you are a good sim racer with peripheral driving and selective hearing of where your competitors are around you. You should be fine with that. Anyway, first time lap. Yeah. First given away attempt. I was waiting for the brake markers to come and failed to realize there are none on the ground. Hey there, Roy. How are you? Rigged, I got a Samsung 49-inch curved ultra-wide screen. And I bought it in July on Amazon Prime Day for 740 euros. Thank you so much. It's also listed below. True that. Thank you, Brendan. Wow, Linus 209.1. Let's have a proper lap, Michi. Come on. We need one desperately. Don't want to start dead last.
The leader has just done a 208.1.
Halt's Maul 208.1. I can't even do it. A low 210, I think, or am I on a 209?
P4.
Oh! Wow. Interesting. So, the number 1 car is first, the number 2 car is second, and the number 7 car is fifth right now. That is looking good, but as usual, don't celebrate too early. Field of view 90 degrees here. If you may change your focus of the cameras from auto to manual. Yeah, Sunday driver. The big problem is whatever I do here on OBS, it doesn't freaking keep saved in the settings.
That's the end of the session. P5.
And happens to be changed as soon as I fire up the PC again. And beyond that, on the same note, the same thing happens in the Logitech driver. And this, guys, I can tell you, this freakingly pisses me off quite bad. No, I can't really go on the setting again because we're racing in a few seconds. So I don't want. Oh, I'm gonna start in the clutch 71. No, So I don't know whether I got 3 screens selected. I don't think I have. And or I may have just for the UI, but it doesn't make a difference in the settings regardless. Alright boys, fingers crossed. P5 we're gonna start, and that is actually the position I want to finish in. I'm very much scared of turn 5, I can tell you. "15 seconds of 20 seconds until light spawn." Sunday Driver, by the way, you may want to check out the link in the description of the Discord server and joining this if you wish to. Alright, here we go.
Celsius, P5. Alright Michael, get ready. Go, go, go.
Left side. Still there. All clear on the left.
Please, no Pantorino into turn 4.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Car on your right. All clear on the right. All right.
Damn it.
Easy. Hold your line. Hold your line. Careful, still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear on your right. Car on your right. Careful, still there. Hold your line. Clear on your right.
I love that iRacing. Stop doing it, please.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Hey there, Tyrone Real. How you doing? Alright, let's try and pick up the pace.
It's just done 208.9. The gap in front is now 0.9. The guy ahead has just posted a 208.7 P5. That lap time was 209.5.
I don't think I really can do anything towards the front.
No, Michael, track limits, come on.
Easy car on your left. You're clear left.
Yeah. Now I even got bigger issues. Oh, we're gonna fight back.
The leader has just done a 208.
Car on your left. Easy, hold your line. Still there. Clear on the left side.
P5, come on Michael, good stuff, keep it coming. Just ignore it, we'll go away.
Das ist doch Wahnsinn, was ist denn eigentlich
Ahead is
los?
Enzo.
On left. Clear left.
Stewart and Warner's about track limits.
Careful, car on your left. Easy, hold your line. Hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear left.
Wahnsinn, ey. No confidence on the brakes for turn 4. So I need to do it all over again.
Oh, Michael, come on, track limits.
Alright, nothing better than P5 on the plate anymore. I would have need to be rock solid and pitch perfect in order to attack for 4th. not even speaking about podium there.
0.8.
Benzo would be the only one at stake.
Sixth place. You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.7.
Gibt's doch gar nicht. So I'm braking at the same time than he does, but I just can't make the car stop. Alright, you got 5 seconds to fix this. And I may even start braking so freaking early. Not sure whether this is... I don't know what I'm doing different towards the testing session. Other than doing way more mistakes.
Come on.
Oh man, here. I haven't done a single clean lap yet. Now turn this around, come on, halfway. Alter, was ist denn eigentlich los, hä?
Come on, track limits. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 3.9 seconds.
Careful, car on your right. Still there. Clear right.
Wahnsinn. Einfach saudumm. Saudumm. Yeah, we even don't have anything to do with P5 anymore, thanks to our stupidity. Guy's doing 209.5, so that's just about what I could do.
You're halfway home. We think about 5 laps of fuel left.
But yeah, now I'm given a proper draft. saudumm. Thank you, Reka, for sharing your thoughts.
The leader's just done a 208.
Yeah, I don't think I deserve anything higher than P6, to be honest. 209.8 versus,
Okay, Michael, you've got about
well,
4
the
laps
same.
left.
No. Why you have to have such a bad exit? Actually, we're very pressurized
Change position.
for our position here. So Manuel ahead there, 2-0.
You've got about 3
He's
laps
doing
to fuel
2:10s. I'm quicker than him. Well, thanks to my stupidity, I brought myself into a position where I cannot do anything on it. Wahnsinn, diese Kurve macht mich echt rasend.
2 to go. Only 2 laps of fuel left. Come on, Michael. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Wow. I've got turn 4. I'm literally amazed.
Come on, track limits. P6. Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Oh, I'm so much gaining on Manuel, but
Last lap. You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
why is Manuel slowing down so much? 1.3 seconds.
Litres remaining. The gap behind is now 0.8.
I think Manuel ahead is just chilling.
1 litre remaining.
Well, how did they say in Top Gear? Still, could be worse.
6th place. Okay, we're done.
There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
Yeah, coming from 5th, being 6th is okay, but I could have been 5th. Looking at the gaps, I don't think really 4th, but 5th. Anyway, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Simpit Pitstop. Obviously, it is not about news today, and it is not about sim racing in general, but we were very specific. Once again, I'd like to publicly thank Michael Clark for a €20 donation on the coffee time here. We want to have a look into the final result of this race as soon as the result file comes up, if it ever comes up. Yeah, Sunday Driver, thank you so much. Of course, it could always be worse, but for whatever reason, I do not really know what happened there into turn 4 so often. Anyway, this is the final result file. We're getting 45 on the iRating, getting to 3.6k, which is alright. We were losing on safety rating, which was quite expected. Yeah, Altamon, I so much agree. Sunday Driver, when's the next Lego building video? As soon as I receive another Lego Technic vehicle to build up from. Right now I don't have any. So, and yeah, I'm not going into the shops, you know, getting a Lego each and every time. Yeah, thank you so much, Altamon. I appreciate that. So, once again, today, 3 PM Pacific Standard, Devin Booth will be live here, also on the Simpit with, I think, some iRacing. I'm just not sure whether that really is the case, but I'm expecting it quite hard. Anyway, guys, for those of you watching on Twitch right now, I am going to check whom to send you on, and I can see Dan Zazulski being on, so we're going to rate him as he's also doing some iRacing right now, and I'm pretty sure he will accomplish the company. Guys, other than that, make sure to note down 10 AM Pacific Standard on the Sunday morning, FSR Formula Sim Racing World Championship final race at Interlagos. We will be live here. We will do some live testing tomorrow or on Friday. I will check you the stream as long as Sean agrees with me to do it. Beyond that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you back next time. This is the Simpit. I'm Michi, and I'll see you guys out on the track.